First Alert Meteorologist JD Disharoon here, and we do have a First Alert weather day coming up for your Wednesday due to dangerous heat rolling back into the southeastern United States, including here in metro Atlanta. We're going to continue to watch this kind of develop over the course of the next several days because the heat is going to be a slow build. So you notice by the time we get into tomorrow, we're only talking highs up near 93, so maybe a degree or so warmer than today. But as we get into Monday, it's 95, then 97 by Tuesday, then 98 by Wednesday and Thursday. And you may be looking at this and going, well, why is Wednesday a First Alert weather day and not Thursday? They're both 98 degrees. Well, part of that has to do with how much humidity is in place, how much it's going to raise the feels like temperature. The other part is confidence. We're becoming fairly confident that Wednesday we will see dangerous heat moving in. Now, by Thursday, we could still see that. We're just not quite there in the level of confidence to pull the trigger for that First Alert weather day. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here's the heat risk, what you can expect for tomorrow. Notice most of us in that minor to moderate category. That's pretty normal for the summertime here into the southeast. You notice that the major category starts to creep back into portions of the metro and up near Lake Lanier just a bit. But this is what happens by Wednesday, and it's one of the reasons we do have it as a First Alert weather day. Look at that huge increase. Most of metro Atlanta, all of Gwinnett County, and then most of the Lake Lanier area under an extreme heat risk for your Wednesday. And what that means is almost everybody is going to see some part of their routine interrupted or perturbed by the heat, whether that's in having to really crank up the air conditioning or, more importantly, for those without air conditioning, it starts to become unsafe in their homes because they're not able to actually cool it efficiently. And for those who work outside for prolonged periods of time, think construction workers and things like that, it's just too hot. You need to take those indoor, breaks, those AC breaks if you can, at least at the very minimum, shade breaks. And everybody needs to be keeping themselves hydrated and then also reapplying the sunscreen frequently as we head on in, not only on Wednesday, but really that should be the norm as we head through the next week because your UV scale off the charts. We're talking above 11 every single day in the next 7 days, which means your skin, if it's not protected, could burn in less than 10 minutes. Now, overall, here is that 7-day forecast for you. We're going to be looking again, a slight chance for a passing shower or storm for tomorrow, kind of like what we saw today. But then we dry out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, very dry. Another reason we kind of haven't pulled that First Alert weather day for Thursday is, look, it does have a rain chance there, 20%. It's not a large one, but it could be just enough moisture to kind of keep us just below that dangerous threshold. Friday, 30%, Saturday, 30% as well. So we're going to start to see the worst of the heat kind of transition out of here by the time we head into the end of the week and especially into next weekend. Notice by next Saturday, high temperatures right around 91 degrees. That's about average for this time of year.